What's up, y'all, and welcome to Poet Picks. This is the show where poets get together and talk about things that don't matter. That's right. If you want to know about what Ryan J thinks about having to deal with grief, then you can go listen to his poem about dealing with grief. But if you want to know if Ryan J prefers Chucks or Vans, this is the place to come. Ryan J, Chucks or Vans?
I prefer Chucks, I think. Yeah, I think they're not necessarily neither shoe is comfortable, and I think that's where I'm at my point in life is like I prefer comfortable things. But at the same time, I feel like Chucks are a little bit more stylish. I feel like they go with anything.
Word. You heard it here. Chucks. Okay. This is what we're here for. But today we will be doing a black actors draft. What does that mean, Keto? Okay, this is what I mean by black actors draft. We will all be picking 5 actors, actresses, thespians, right? People, right? To be in a movie, right? And by draft, I mean one person's taken, that means they're taken. Nobody else can get them. We are also doing it all time, right? So if you want, I don't want old Denzel, I want young Denzel. You could take young Denzel, right? But Denzel's off the board. You can't be like, well, I want old Denzel. No. Okay. But you could also you could draft Sidney Poitier. You know what I'm saying? You could draft anybody, any age, anytime, whoever, right? And we're just gonna all pick 5, right? And then we're gonna give you what kind of movie we would make from these 5 actors. Y'all ready? How y'all feeling? Yeah, everybody. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? You're sitting there and you're like, okay, who are these people, Keto? And let me introduce these people, these amazing, incredible poets that I have here with me, right? These awesome people that decide to show up here on time. It's fantastic. Okay. The first person we have is Faraji. Give it up for Faraji, y'all. Yeah. Faraji is an LA-based screenwriter, producer, and spoken word poet. Give it up for Faraji. And DPL family. Let's go. Hey.
What's up, y'all?
Hello.
Next, we have Nhataniel. Give it up for Nhataniel.
Hello.
Nhataniel is a Haitian poet, potter, and scientist. Give it up for Nhataniel.
Yeah, that's good.
Next, we have Sarah Ann. Give it up for Sarah Ann.
Yeah.
Sarah Ann is an Atlanta-based creative, moving with intent.
Okay.
And you should go check out her show, Project Intent, on YouTube.
Yes. Check it out.
The link will be in the bio. Yeah.
Cool things.
I love that. Okay. At last, we have Ryan J. Give it up for Ryan J.
Yeah.
Ryan J is a poet, engineer, and lemon pepper wing connoisseur based out of Metro Atlanta area. Give it up for Ryan J.
Gang.
Yeah. And I'm Keto. Okay. So we have first, before we get started, we need a draft order, right? I need everybody here to give me a number between 1 and 7.
6.
Oh,
Gotcha. You gotta click.
You gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. 6. That's it. 6.
2.
2.
I said 3.
And I said 4.
4. Okay.
You're
So
in that number 1 spot.
No. This is great, right? So you guys know how, like, when you buy chips, right? You can get like the classic pack of chips, right? That has like all the different varieties. So this draft order is based off of which one is my favorite. So I numbered them 1 through 7, and it's based off of my favorite, right? So number 1 is actually barbecue Lay's for me over everything, right?
Yeah.
So Nat gets number 1 because that's the 6 bag. You know what I'm saying?
It's regular for me. This is the theme of the night. So just prepare yourselves. It's regular.
Okay. And next would be Cooler Ranch Doritos. So that would be Sarah.
Okay.
And then it would be nacho cheese Doritos. So that would be Faraji.
My fucking head.
And then you had regular Cheetos, which was a vibe until Cheeto Puffs happened. And then, I stopped caring about them. That would be Ryan and then me. But I've had certain conversations that have gone on that people are saying, hey, Keto, you always pick it last. So you get that double pick at the end. Would y'all like me to pick somewhere else? Y'all can have a consensus and I will pick somewhere else if that's what y'all prefer.
You can do it. You could do what you want to do, Keto, but understand if you get like some prime picks, there's gonna be an asterisk by your shit. You know what I'm saying? Can we curse?
I'm yes, you can say whatever you want.
Okay. Because that was what happened.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get prime picks anyway. There's no way you can stop that from happening.
I just kind of feel like you made up the rules already. So how do you also get home court advantage? Like,
you feel
I'm literally taking the last
You're picking
pick.
third. You're picking third.
You want me to pick third?
Just pick middle.
Is
middle
everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
Everybody cool with that? Okay, well, I will pick third. This is crazy. All right, so
this is crazy.
All right, so it'll be Nat, then Sarah, then me, then Faraji, and then Ryan J.
Damn.
Okay. Are y'all ready to get this started?
let's go.
Thank you.
Let's get it.
Okay, Nat. I mean, when I first brought this up, I'm sure you had an idea in your head.
Yeah.
Number one overall pick. This is the first person you are taking. Who you gonna go with, fam?
I think we're gonna go ahead and draft 2000s Halle Berry. Yeah.
2000 Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a choice. That's a
Hey,
choice.
y'all. Sliding for that.
That's a choice.
You gonna see. You gonna see.
Okay.
Do you have a specific movie in mind when you're thinking 2000s Halle Berry?
Yes. Because she was in an action bag in that time. And a lot forget that.
Baps.
Huh?
I was thinking Baps, like with the.
I don't have a specific movie in mind. I just remember she was always jumping over shit or chasing somebody down.
I got you.
You
So not Catwoman Halle Berry, but like maybe like James
That
Bond.
would be Catwoman Halle Berry, wouldn't it?
Like Catwoman action scenes, not the basketball scene. You feel me? But when she was jumping around and shit, those parts.
Got you.
Halle Berry was not the bad thing about Catwoman. I'll say that with my chest.
You might have to go back and rewatch that movie. You might have to go run that back in 2023. And, you know what I'm saying? But it's early. First pick. Live your life.
I don't know how y'all doing me right now.
There's a lot of scrutiny on that first pick, bro. That's
insane.
I'm just saying, number one overall is like that's work.
Okay.
Okay, don't try to play Halle Berry like that, though. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, she can act. She can act, but first, you would choose her first.
She's Halle Berry.
Okay, bless.
Yes,
you got it.
She has songs written about her.
Let's keep it cute, okay?
Hey, bless. Y'all got it.
Let's keep it very.
It's contentious.
Y'all better not choose anybody else on my list.
See, Faraji saying all that. I don't want to know Halle Berry even on her list. Is she on her short list at all?
She wasn't, but
that's insane. Y'all don't fuck
all
with
that
black
energy. All that energy.
Y'all don't fuck with black women. That's interesting.
All right, so I'm gonna go with today, Cree Summers.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was really good.
She's an icon, man.
She's
I
so like
look at who Cree Summers look like.
She's so what?
Especially if you're doing like an animated movie. She's like
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, hold on.
Any voice.
Yeah, any voice.
Okay.
Yeah, she got it.
Icon for sure.
Nat, how you feeling? Still comfortable in that number one spot?
No, yeah, because I was making fun of my number one pick. I wasn't gonna pick Cree Summers, so it's fine.
Okay.
Cree Summers is like a god of that industry, though. Like that's that
Absolutely.
whole.
Yeah.
It's no shade. Is what I'm saying. I'm just saying she wasn't on my list. That's all I'm
I hear
saying.
you. I hear you.
Yeah.
We hear you, Dad.
Here's the thing. It's two people I want, but one of them I don't know if I'll get them back.
Mm.
And this is why you didn't
If it
pick
comes
last.
back. What?
And this
Yeah,
is why
you know what I'm
Mexico-
saying? Y'all want to mix it up? That's fine. That's totally fine. Right? I'm gonna go with the one that I think might get taken. And I'm gonna go with a current actor. I'm gonna get Lakeith Stanfield.
Ah,
All right. Good
That was
pick.
gonna be
Good
my
pick.
number one.
Good pick.
I panicked.
damn.
That's
You
a good
right
pick.
here
That's a
taking
good pick.
Halle Berry.
On my
Listen,
list.
you chose Halle Berry over Lakeith Stanfield, and that's crazy.
I folded because he's my star in my head. He's the main character in my head.
Mine too. I'm gonna have to figure
I
out.
just fucked up my whole movie. Damn.
Yeah.
Violent.
I folded, bro. That's insane.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to replace.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yes. I feel good.
Wow.
You feel good.
Yes.
Well, fuck it then. I'm gonna be brief. Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Bold pick.
Okay.
Bold pick.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, what era
Current
Dave
Dave
Chappelle?
Chappelle?
Yeah, what era Dave Chappelle?
I'm taking every era Dave Chappelle. I got Dave Chappelle. I got Dave Chappelle from
Well,
Killing Him Softly. I got Dave Chappelle from Closer. I got Dave Chappelle. Okay.
she's like, I got day. I'm gonna figure out which version once I know
Once
what
the
movie it
starts.
is.
When we
Yeah.
start casting. I see.
That's fair. Yeah. Chappelle is a GOAT. That's undeniable.
So I already know I'm making box office. I don't know what y'all doing.
Damn. We talking shit game for sure. All
That's
right.
insane.
Hey,
No.
hey, listen. Talk it. Just just be prepared to back it up.
No, with her chest.
First and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
You know
All
what?
right.
I chose with my eyes, bro. I didn't choose my mind.
I was wondering. Though.
The regret is just
The
wild,
regret
bro.
is crazy.
That's insane.
Let's keep it going.
That was just like, which movies did I replay the most when I was a middle schooler?
Not even movies. Who do I remember?
Yeah.
Who do I remember?
Right. Exactly that.
All right, it's on you. What you got?
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing, keep it brief. I'm going with Viola Davis. I need the snot and the tears.
Yeah.
I need all of it, all the emotion. Please and thank you. Give it to me.
Yeah. That was she was number 2 on my actress list. So
Word.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all had lists.
You can't fight the once Viola get that snot out, it's over.
Oh, bro, it's done.
over.
It's like
Yeah.
I feel everything.
Grammys,
Like,
Oscars, all of it.
it's not the spittle. I'm like, man, you have more bodily fluids than most people, and you just can conjure them at any time. And it's just wild.
Replenishing.
It's wild. But she's great. She's phenomenal.
The command.
Just on demand. It's wild.
Y'all know she won y'all might already know, but I found out about this recently, but she won a Grammy for her audiobook.
Oh, really?
Oh, did she really?
Because she's an actor. She was reading her audio.
Right.
So it's like super dope. That's crazy. So now she's a
I
goat.
got it. She said I got it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like an autobiography?
I think so.
Oh, word, I gotta check that out. I didn't know she had one.
She's not an EGOT, right?
I said goat. She's a goat one.
No,
Yes.
she's
Yes.
Now I think she is.
She got it with this Grammy win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, word. See?
Okay.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Right?
That's-
Viola Davis.
That's so dope.
You know what? I'm just gonna make my team.
Halle Berry
EGOT.
about
That's gonna be my whole
her
cast.
too. I think
Halle Berry has a Webby.
yeah.
Why y'all playing Halle Berry like that?
Halle Berry, I do.
It's a step above EGOT. It's a very exclusive club. So yeah, no, I get it.
Not a Webby. Oh no.
I love it. All right, Ryan, you got another pick. What you got?
Oh, okay, word. Whew, we're coming out the gate. I'm going Will Smith.
Okay.
That's my next.
You have an era?
You would.
I'm thinking so. Like I don't think my movie's gonna be funny, so I'm definitely going like Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith.
Okay.
Like
I like
you
that.
know, I
Seven
was
pounds.
sobbing in the theaters, man. I didn't realize he had it in him, so I think that's like, if there are some light moments, he knows how to play into those too. But I think that
For
era
sure.
of, like,
Yeah.
Will Smith,
He does
got it. It's like in the bag.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Point.
For sure. So it's not young Will Smith, but like,
No,
yeah.
it's like mature. Like
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
I realize like I'm about my business, Will Smith. Like
Mhm.
you know,
Like
where
pre-Oscar slap Will Smith.
right, pre-Oscar slap Will Smith. Like we don't know that much about your marriage, and we don't care, Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
that's
That's the creme de la creme of Will Smith, honestly.
yes,
Yeah, for
yes.
real. It is. It is.
Yeah.
Back when they were still singing songs about him and Jada, and we just thought everything was cool.
And we thought it was cool. Like
No
okay.
entanglements or nothing.
None of it.
I still love him.
The
That's
table
like
was
my-
round. It wasn't even
that's
red.
like
It
my
was just a
Uncle
round
Phil.
table that they didn't have.
Right. What were you saying, Sarah?
I was saying I still love him. That's really my Uncle Phil. Like I love Will Smith. Like
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
still
yeah.
love Jada, so y'all can say what y'all want to say.
Whoa, yo!
I don't really think she did that much
Wait.
wrong. I don't understand.
Nobody
Everybody,
said anything about Jada. Nobody.
We didn't even mention her.
Listen,
for real.
hey, listen.
I
Farrah-
mentioned Phil.
if it's one thing, Faraji gonna defend these black women. She said, listen,
I love
That's
it.
what's
I
up.
stepped behind.
she said, I want to smoke on everybody.
I stepped behind Gary.
Listen. Yeah. No, she didn't. She didn't. Listen, everybody has their opinion.
right.
Hey, you know,
I feel like the
We
media.
got
my
move.
business.
We gotta move on. I gotta go get my "This is not a poem" button.
okay.
You gotta get that for sure.
I really think I needed to.
No,
This
you
is just a
definitely-
taboo buzzer. Just like, all right, we are here to talk nonsense. Okay. Faraji, your next pick.
Ooh, Don Cheadle.
No.
Yes.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Get him out the gate
Yeah.
real quick.
Damn.
Ooh. And I can, to be honest,
Yeah.
in my head, I can already see Chappelle and Cheadle on camera together. Like that
Damn,
looked like a
that's good.
combination for sure.
They would be
Yeah,
hilarious together.
yeah,
Damn.
for
That's what's
sure.
up.
You're thinking. That's strategy right there.
Damn. That's good.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah,
I
some told me to get that out the gate real quick because when Lakeith Stanfield went away, some told me get the good ones first. Y'all taking Lakeith, y'all took Will Smith. It's time.
yeah.
I feel
That's
like
that's real. It's gonna get serious. It's gonna get serious for real.
Yeah.
So I gotta go over and get like my other star, right? And this was gonna be dope, right? I'm gonna take Regina King.
Mm.
You're just trying to make
Okay.
the harder they fall, ain't you?
No.
That's the
My movie's
the
gonna
whole
be better than that.
right there.
My movie's gonna be better than that. But they
Okay.
also did just like get everybody for that movie though. Like
They did. Yeah.
they were like, oh,
They
you
drafted
acting,
them. That was a
oh, you
draft.
black and you acting right now, we got you.
Throw him in.
But I want Watchmen Regina King. That's
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she was good in that.
she was
I just-
crazy in that show, man.
Yeah.
Or like Boondocks Regina King.
That's what I was thinking personally.
Right.
That's prime Regina to me. Boondocks.
Really?
She was
an
both
ass.
of them. She was
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that would have.
Yeah.
I think that would have paired really well with Cree Summers, like getting those two together.
Right,
doing that.
right.
That would have been a good
He
line.
was like, right, yeah, right, yeah.
But it's okay though, because
Good one.
that's not what I'm doing with my movie. I already got my vision in
Not
mind.
what I'm doing either now,
That's good.
clearly, right? Like, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go with, this is kind of hard because it's like, I'm gonna go with Michaela Cole.
Oh, that's
Okay.
such
Yeah.
a dumb. Damn
Yeah.
it. Such a
Mhm.
good one.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Such a
Fire.
good
I
one.
don't know.
Have you guys seen Chewing Gum?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah.
I fell in love with her. She
Oh,
is phenomenal.
Hilarious.
So
So cringe.
He's funny as
She's a
hell.
phenomenal writer too.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Write that whole thing is just wild to think about. Like, yeah.
All her projects, she's written them and starred in them.
I didn't know she was writing them.
Oh yeah, she's a writer.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
'Cause I
she
think
started with poetry. I want to say I could be making that up, but something in my I will fact check afterwards. But I believe she started with poetry.
That wouldn't shock me,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Wasn't Chewing Gum a one-woman show on stage prior to becoming a TV show, and then she rewrote it for TV after that, like adapted it for TV?
I'm gonna agree to
That's-
everything you said.
Yeah. So I read that in
When
an
it comes
article
to
somewhere.
political.
Yeah, I think it started off as a play or whatever, a one-woman show. So she wrote it, she started and did all that, and then it got picked up for television, and she adapted it for television after that. So
Oh, that makes sense though, because it has like all of those like cinematic cutouts, like a lot of monologues and stuff like that. That makes sense.
So she had the vibes.
All right, Nat.
All right, I'm gonna redeem myself with this pick. I'm gonna
Okay.
pick 90s Samuel.
Okay.
90s Samuel L. Jackson, right?
That's the
Okay.
Okay.
With Halle Berry. All right.
Oh, it's gonna come together. It's gonna come together. And then hold on. Cause y'all laughing now, but then when the pieces start to fit, because I fucked up because I was gonna pick Lakeith, so I gotta think a little bit for this next pick. I'm gonna go. I need a child star for real. I'm gonna go Cosby era Raven Simone.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
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 Olivia.
That's
Okay.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That might
Alright.
pick well.
Why
Okay.
Cosby era Raven versus like That's So Raven era Raven?
Yeah.
Because I needed a young star.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And she was one of those kid actors that would like take the stage, take the
For sure.
consume the screen, as Scorsese would say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Like the black female Macaulay Culkin, right? Like something like
literally, yeah. Because I support black women. Black women are always my first choice, personally. But that's just me.
You trying to get
Funny,
there
Dad.
are really trying to.
But my politics align with how I move in the world and all things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't just tweet. That's just me. Smiles.
Really like that. He's really like that.
Where are these shots at, Nat? Like I don't just
I
tweet,
don't know,
nigga.
Lucky. I don't know, man. Who you got on your? Oh no, you got Viola Davis. You
Yeah, bro.
Right.
I'm going with Dominique Fishback.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. That's a good one. That was a good take.
Oh wow.
I know that name, but I'm not getting a face at all.
Have you?
What's
You
the
said what?
name of that show?
Sworn is the most.
Sworn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen her.
The most recent Transformers.
Yes.
She came to the screen with Judas and the Black Messiah. She was
Oh right. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I like her because she's like original.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Could do a lot with her character.
Mm-hmm. I like her because she's that, but also she's so dope. She reminds me because she's like 30 something and she looks so like she's just so young and like youthful. So she can do like so many. She has range, you know. She's dope.
Yeah.
It's a good one. You motherfuckers sleeping on you.
No, you got a whole
I'm gonna let y'all, Lakeith, Regina.
because I don't even know what this squad is at this point.
No, for sure. There's a lot of directions you can go with those people too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to go with Jeffrey Wright.
Ooh.
Let's see.
That's the dude from he was in the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
and he was
Yes,
in,
sir. An actor.
Yes. Yes, the dude. You know what I'm talking about with the
Bald,
glasses, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know,
Beatty.
you already, you know what I'm saying, Beatty.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
what's the name?
Yeah.
The Westworld, man. He's
Yeah.
crazy good in Westworld.
Phenomenal in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For some reason, whenever I think of him, I think of Arthur, like Arthur the Art. He gives me mad Arthur vibes, but like in a good way, right? Like he's anyway.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
My bad. It's felt the need to drop that.
Okay.
Is my turn?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Is my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Ooh, I'm gonna scoop up Gugu and Bathara because
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love her and she's so versatile. She could do the London accent, or she can do America. She's so beautiful. She just cast her in like,
Was she in the Black Mirror episode? Is that the girl? That's where I think she's in a Black Mirror.
No,
episode?
that's Nicole. B.
Oh yeah,
but she was in. You know Loki.
She was also in The Woman King.
yeah.
Also in she was in Beauty and the Beast at the end.
Yeah.
And she's also in Beyond the Lights.
Beyond the yes.
She
did
I
have
think
an
of
episode
wrong
of Black
person.
Mirror. She's in that
Different
episode.
Oh, you're thinking of the other. It's a different girl. I know who you're thinking of. The one where it was the dude who was having sex with his homeboy in the video game. That episode.
No, not that episode. You're thinking about Ant-Man. The Anthony Mackie episode.
Yeah.
No, it's I want to say that she was on a date and it was like how do you spell the name? Google.
She's light skinned girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was in Fast Color, that movie about black women with superpowers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? It said she was in a Black Mirror episode though.
Yeah.
Which one?
She was on a date. I know it was like is there like a white guy?
A white guy with glasses.
That wasn't the Go DJ one, was it? It's not that one.
San Junipero?
Yeah, San Junipero is the name of the episode.
Okay, yeah.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
I do dark stuff like that, but I trust y'all.
that's where I'm at. Like me and the scary shit don't.
No, that episode was really
that episode wasn't even scary.
That was a happy episode.
But here's the thing: how many scary episodes of Black Mirror you gotta watch to land on one that is not scary? That's that's why. It's like you gotta send me a specific one, and I will go watch that one.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go Lashana Lynch. The fact that y'all had to look her up is upsetting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some quick Googles over here.
Hey, bro, she was also in The Woman King.
Oh yes,
I love her.
She was awesome in The Woman King, yo.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that movie? She had that movie on Amazon Prime with Michael B. Jordan. What was that movie called? Oh, she did so good. That movie was so good. Give me 1 second.
No, she was in the Matilda musical and was like,
yes, Matilda. She was Love.
But yeah,
Miss Honey or Miss Love.
Yeah,
or,
Miss Honey. You're right. Yeah, she fucked me up in that movie. I was like, I was like, you're an actress. You can act. Like I don't even an actor. And so yeah.
Yeah, no, she's great.
Listen,
Without Remorse. Have y'all seen that movie on Amazon Prime? What's
the name of Without Remorse?
Without Remorse. My God.
What's that movie about?
Michael B. Jordan, his production company produced it. It's with her too. And it's about it's like one of those war type CIA agent Jason Bourne type, and Michael B. Jordan loses his entire family and then goes after the killer, and it's like this crazy twist at the end, and she's a part of it and she's helping him, and it's one of the better movies that I've seen in that genre, and it was crazy that it went straight to streaming because it was so good.
Really?
Jason Bourne.
Write that down.
Oh, yeah, I wrote it down. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the rec, this.
Yeah, man.
The black people really out here acting, y'all.
Yes.
For sure.
Listen, so I committed myself, I think it was like 2 years ago. I was like, I'm not going to watch a movie or a TV show unless it has at least 2 black people in it. And that is such a difficult thing to find nowadays because unless they're like specifically black tailored media. Because I feel like I don't know what it is about media made for the mainstream, but it's so easy to leave us out of those narratives.
Yeah.
So I've like specifically been seeking out like shows and movies and etc. with like either a predominantly Black cast or like at least 2 Black characters that aren't necessarily like tokens. I was gonna create a whole TikTok about it. It was like weird, but like yeah, just for my own
This ain't
personal.
a poem though.
Huh?
This ain't a poem though.
This ain't a poem. This is not a poem.
This is not a poem.
This is not
This is not a poem.
This is a statement of my personal interests. I'm in a very tough position because I need what I feel is a villain. I need somebody to do it well, and I can only think of like 3 people, and I want all 3 of them, but I can't have all 3 of them. So there's one person that I think could do it really well, but I'm trying to find out their name real quick so I can go ahead and claim them.
You should do dude from Diary of a Mad Black Woman when he dragged her out the house. Still mad at him.
That guy,
hey, Blair Underwood has played enough villains. Let that man be a romantic interest that is not toxic for once. We here for you, Blair. Just because you dark skinned don't mean you beat women.
I appreciate you. My first thought was and I'm not choosing him, but my first thought was evil Dave Chappelle, but I do not want Bokeem Woodbine.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking, dude, what's this man's name? It's Olivia Pope's dad on Scandal. What's this man's name? What's that man's name?
From the Nationwide commercials?
Is he on
you in good
commercials?
Hands? Is that him?
Is he on those commercials?
I don't know.
Okay, if I can't come up with his name, I want to go with somebody else.
Joseph Thomas. Oh, you want it or no?
No. You got him. Yeah. What is it?
It's Joseph Thomas Morton Jr. This
cool.
guy.
Joseph Thomas Morton Jr. is who I want.
You came closer. I pulled away. Nat, go back.
Thank you.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
Yes, he's on nobody's list. I understand, but he is good at what he does.
You want to know what I remember him from? This is very random. There was an episode of Smallville where there was like a guy who had like the shakes, and that was like his whole thing was that he just like shook really violently, and he was like beating up Superman just from like shaking really hard. And he played that.
That is so absurd.
But he had like the serious shakes, and it was a problem. Like he was terrorizing Smallville with them shakes.
Imagine your superpower just being really cold all the time.
Right. You got anemia. You just need iron, bro. Like...
Have y'all seen the show? This is
not
a Black cast, but it's called The Misfits. It's like a BBC show.
Yes. Misfits was my
Misfits is fantastic.
So good. So good.
Cinema. Yes.
My shit.
Yes.
I love that show.
So fantastic.
So I've watched it so many times. The freaking, but it made me think of like the worst superpower, Alicia's superpower. When you touch her, like watch the movie or the show. Watch the show.
I was about to say it's a show or a movie.
Hey, you want? Hold on, just 1 second. You want to talk about a wife? Oh my God.
Halle Berry?
No, I'm talking about sis that plays Alicia from that show.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's very attractive.
Okay.
It kind of reminds me of, and it might be just a stature, but what's her name? Logan Brown. Logan Brown.
Yes.
They kind of they're in the same genre of human.
Lauren London's in there too.
Lauren London, you say?
Okay, yeah.
That's sis from the Dear White People show, right? Yeah.
You hold on. You said Lauren London's in that same category?
No.
Of like beauty? No.
Oh yeah, no, they're all super. No, they're all super beautiful. But I mean, like, I guess they just favor like stature wise because they're tiny. Like.
Oh, okay. So no.
No.
I just meant like cute, like light skin, like everybody loves them.
Yeah. They're in that broader umbrella of.
I
You
love
think
it.
of all of them? Don't I think of them all at the same time?
No, you're valid. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Because when you said it, I was like, yeah.
All right, Faraji, it's on you.
Ooh, I'm gonna do Dave Chappelle. No, I did that.
Damn, you
So I
really
want
go
two
hard
Daves.
again.
This one is gonna be old Dave.
Again.
On some Eddie Murphy shit.
Yeah.
Dave the clone.
I'm gonna do Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Are you thinking like Michael B. Jordan before he got big, like teen The Wire Michael B. Jordan, or like Fruitvale Station Michael B. Jordan, or like
Creed,
I'm a superhero?
Jordan.
I see.
Creed, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan is your Halle Berry, clearly.
I was waiting for it.
It wasn't
waiting for it.
nothing about that set. I just love his talent and how he commands the screen.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Awesome.
She said.
Nothing there.
How he commands a screen.
She said
like,
Creed.
Yeah, the screen, huh? The screen, huh?
Right.
he can also act though, so like it works.
We're doing the acting draft, right? We're doing the acting draft. And you pick
Yes,
somebody, you're like,
but
yes.
like,
so
Yes.
also they can act,
Yes.
so it's a good pick, right? And that's the afterthought.
like I'm trying to get bodies in seats. Don't nobody go to the theater anymore. What y'all trying to do?
Trying to get bodies for sure. Yeah, I see
She said, ain't nobody coming to see no Jeffrey Wright, Keto.
Right.
Jeffrey Wright is a handsome man.
Yeah,
There's people out there lusting after Jeffrey Wright.
he had his time, you know.
At some point, I don't know what it was.
Damn.
I don't know.
He's a great actor.
It's a great personality.
He really much is.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So this is dope because I didn't think that this person would come back to me, but I'm gonna take Zendaya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. That should have been my Halle Berry. I fucked up.
Honestly, if you had took Zendaya one, I would have been silent. I would have been like, cool. Yeah, it's a good one. Solid.
I'm gonna go with I don't want to mispronounce her name. And what's crazy is I looked up her pronunciation prior to, and it's not what I'm about to say, but I feel like Ayo Iribiri.
Ooh,
Yeah, she was on my
yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's so funny, yo.
Bruh.
She's fantastic.
Yeah.
She be acting her
She's hilarious.
ass off in there, yo.
I just want to be her friend. Like,
Right.
She just seems cool as shit, right?
Yeah.
She seems like the type to wear Chucks.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Here with you. I'm here with you.
oh man. Yeah.
All right.
It's on me.
Yeah, it's on you now.
Okay.
These are your last two picks.
All right. So I need a villain, right? So for this pick, I'm gonna pick Orlando Jones.
Orlando.
Okay.
That's the guy from That's So Raven? I'm tripping?
No, Drumline.
No,
Drumline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's Orlando
Yeah.
Brown.
Is that-
I was like, that's different.
Hey,
Oh,
the
no,
choice for
no.
villains for that would have been wild. Like,
right.
What movie
also be
is?
a good villain, no lie. I'm
like,
I'm not gonna do it.
he's a real life villain. That's
He's not acting. And
this isn't
the
for play. This is for real. Like,
No,
Especially on the same cast as Raven. He's like, we're bringing him back.
child raising too. That's insane. That's insane. No, we need to.
just terrorizing. That's my goodness.
I can't even do a child actress like that, bro. I can't do
Yeah.
that. And then for my final pick, fuck it, we going 90s Nia Long with my chest.
Ooh, okay.
With my chest.
What is your movie going to be about? I just
Hey man, you'll see.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to find out.
like
Okay, so my last
No,
go.
I feel you. I'm here. Yeah. We have the same eyes.
I'm gonna go with an all-female cast. So we're going an all-female cast.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Rashida Jones.
Okay. That's interesting.
Oh, that's a
good pickup.
That's a comedy though.
You going in the
yeah.
in the nooks and crannies of this shit.
That's a comedy.
They recognize game, sir. I see you.
You feel me?
Sure.
I feel you. I'm over here just thinking, who was fine?
Right.
I'm so asleep.
You low-key took Lupita from me. I was going to pick Lupita. Did anybody pick Lupita?
Nobody picked Lupita.
You just giving names out. There's three people left to pick.
I fucked up.
Three whole people.
Just throwing names out. It's crazy.
Can we have a round where we trade one of the ones we picked for something?
No, your list is your list.
Hey,
man.
it's not for me. It's for Nat. Like,
no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna have the best movie out of everybody. Watch how I flip this.
I'm most excited for real to see where you're going with it. Like,
Same.
One thing about me, I'm gonna talk shit. I don't even have an idea yet.
Like, you got some randoms in your list.
No, we gonna make it work. Watch out. I got it.
Okay. To end out my cast, I'm gonna go with John Boyega.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's fair.
John Boyega's cool, but Tyrone is even cooler. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all didn't see Tyrone?
Oh no, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet.
He's so good, bro. He's Tyrone. Yo, amazing actor.
Yeah, he can act. Yeah. It
really
really just like
Jamie Foxx is right there too.
Oh shit, I had Jamie on my list, but
I had him on my list too.
But like, yeah, they clone Tyrone really solidifies the fact that, like, you know, Disney, Star Wars, all the motherfuckers did him so wrong because they really could have like centered the movie around him.
Yes,
carried, like, you know,
yes,
really would have carried that franchise. But
they just didn't, you know.
They just said Black Stormtrooper. Wow,
and they got me too. They really got me because I was like, Black motherfucking Jedi, I'm coming to see this movie.
Right.
Yes,
right.
And they were like, psych, he's not a Jedi. He's just a random nigga.
right. He don't even got a real name. He has a barcode. Yeah, they did.
They really did us with that one.
I remember those early interviews. He was so geeked, like, to be like the Black Star Wars like protagonist, and then
yeah.
I'm like, is this Mace Windu's great grandson? Like, what's going on?
What's the relation?
Nothing. Just
this nigga's a clone with a barcode. Yeah.
Crazy.
You want to hear something crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen any Star Wars movie.
That's not great. That's not crazy.
It's not crazy?
That's not great. They're trash. They're not good. I say that with my chest.
Whoa.
Okay, I don't know about trash, bro.
Hold on. Just like. But like, you could just say, "Hey, Keto, like, you want to fight? Let's fight." Like, you could just say that next time. Just say, just say.
I mean,
just say.
That's what you want to do. If that's what I'm always on the side of truth. So like, I'll just say
you saw
those consequences.
Like,
you understand what I'm saying?
You saw Rogue One and you thought Rogue One was trash. Did you see Rogue One?
I did see Rogue One. Unfortunately, I fell asleep.
You said unfortunately. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna spoil it right now. Everybody died for what? Why do we need?
Okay, you ain't even gotta be like that. Why you gotta be like that?
And dropping the spoilers, man.
Why did we need
that? Watching it that hasn't already seen it.
Hey, bro.
I'm saving you all the time. That's 4 hours of your life that you have back. You're welcome.
Hey, don't they all die and like set it off? Like, are we like that movie was pointless too? You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of
Spoilers,
movies.
man. Spoilers.
Bro, that movie's 30 years old. Come on.
No, bro, but I tried to watch all these Star Wars movies, bro. First of all, it's the same plot every single time. It's the light versus the dark, and now the dark one, now the light one, and now they need to be balanced, la 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 la. And then the action isn't even that lit. The effects are low key.
It's an old movie, bro. Like, what you want them to do? What you want them to do in the 70s, bro? What do you want them to do?
It's the same caliber as Back to the Future, but people are acting like it's cinema, bro.
Whoa,
No,
Come on, bro.
no,
Dog.
like that. Wow. Also, like you're taking for granted that like some of the things that they were doing in Star Wars in those old movies, the graphics are bad. That was the first time they were doing that shit. Nobody was doing that,
bro.
I don't.
Nobody was doing that.
And I gotta give it to like.
The special effects were solid for that time. I'll take that back.
Yes, and as time moved on, it got better as time moved on.
You're valid, and they came out the same trilogy 3 times in a row, bro.
Because there's new generation.
No, what?
So
the first trilogy and the second trilogy are 2 completely different things, and the third one is its own thing too. That's the one thing. Anyways,
bro, it's boring. It's boring.
Wow,
boring.
Wow.
They don't need to be that long. They don't need to be that long.
I'm just saying, Sarah, if you're thinking about watching Star Wars, just remember that that's the nigga that picked Halle Berry first. So, like,
not facts.
just saying, when you're thinking about like this person's opinions on movies, that was his number one pick. That's all.
I stand on it.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Oscars the Star Wars win.
What do they say? Name 5 Halle Berry movies right now.
Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? No Googles. No Googles.
The other one where she lost the kid, and John Wick.
That's 4.
Did you say Catwoman? You can run back.
Yeah, he said Catwoman. He said Catwoman. You need one more.
Then the one where she had that wig on.
That's all of them. Give me the
Netflix one.
Where she lost the kid. That's the one.
That's the second one she lost the kid. That's the second one she lost the kid.
He said 2. He said 2 where she lost the kid.
Yeah, we still on 4.
Hey, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The rom-com she was in. That rom-com.
It's called that rom-com.
Story.
Which one?
You know which one I'm talking about.
What was the?
You know which one I'm talking about. The one.
That's what I'm saying. She don't really be doing rom-coms.
The one with
like
Eddie Murphy. The one with Eddie Murphy. Where Eddie Murphy's like this Casanova, and she's actually like supposed to be like the girl next door, and Eddie Murphy starts fucking up with this like bad bitch. And then he realizes Halle Berry was there the whole time.
You talking about
Boomerang? That's it. Boomerang. Boom.
Okay. Boom.
It took a second, but you got there.
Yeah. He got there.
He did. Prove me wrong. My bad.
There you go. Because you're not gonna disrespect my goal.
Oh, foolish.
I think she was just my first Hollywood crush. That was really what it was. That's why I picked it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My wife, for real.
All right, Faraji, go ahead.
Your
Your last pick.
I mean, I casted mine low key, so I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna do Maya Rudolph.
Okay.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
The movie's about to be funny.
Yes. I would go see the movie just based on.
No, for sure, I will go see that movie. Yeah.
That movie's
sure.
What Maya Rudolph does with the word bubble bath is just.
I like she's black. She's that like the 2010s Rat Pack humor of like Seth Rogen and all of them.
Yeah.
Into that real easy. That's like you don't really see a lot of black actors playing that role of comedy.
Right. For sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
Solid.
Okay. Ryan, last pick of the draft.
Again, I'm faced with a tough decision. I'm like, do I go with the what I feel like will be the popular choice? Again, the butts and seats, or do you go with the people you think?
Don't take my strategy now.
Hey, listen.
I mean, to be fair, you
Why
got
is
Viola
Michael B.
Davis.
Jordan in your movie?
You got Viola Davis and Will Smith. Butts gonna be in
It's
seats.
already there. Butts are in
Yeah.
seats. Right. You're right. You're right about that. Okay. In that light, I think I'm going with Trevante Rhodes.
Oh, he's fine. Sorry, he is very fine.
There you go, Ryan. Do what you need to do.
Trevante Rhodes.
There you go.
Trevante
Where's he
Rhodes.
from?
Moonlight.
He's also
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, because my boy needs more acting roles. I really
does.
Yeah, I really wanted them to cast him in a Marvel role because I feel like, not even like he's a great actor. I just think it would really draw people to the movie again for the reasons why Sarah said. He's yeah,
handsome man.
He could be Hercules. You know what I'm saying? I would see that.
I do love the guy who they did pick as Hercules though. He's hilarious.
Which guy did they pick as Hercules?
You know Ted Lasso?
Yes.
You know Roy Kent?
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah.
He's
that dude is hilarious.
Yeah, he's good.
Have you seen that man like actually speak? It's crazy to believe that that's not his real accent.
Oh, really?
Like he just sounds like a regular British dude. Like that super grainy accent thing. Yeah, that's not his voice at all, and it's crazy.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
The fact that I didn't even realize while watching Ted Lasso that he was in the writer's room for that show too. So I'm like, so he's got some like writing chops too.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
No problem. That whole cast is amazing.
It's
it's
so good. It's so good.
So fun.
Ted Lasso, if you haven't seen
it. The best.
I've started collecting black Funko Pops. So I've got me a little Sam Obasanya Funko.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, if you can see that. Yeah. So I'm super excited about it. I haven't opened
really dope.
I open my Funko Pops because I don't care because I'm not going to sell them. But but I haven't opened them yet because he's special.
Funko Pop? Is he like the fun uncle?
No, they're like these. They're like
little action figures with the big heads.
Little.
That's what a Funko Pop is a big head action figure.
Or those specific ones are called Funko Pops. Yeah.
Is that Chidi?
Yes, Chidi. Yeah.
That's Chidi.
Good
from The Good Place.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a really good actor.
He's a great actor. He's fantastic.
Oh man, no, for real. He's a really good actor.
That's crazy.
Okay. All right. So before we wrap up, I need everybody to look at your cast and give me a little synopsis on what kind of movie you would make with these actors. Like, tell me, like, you could tell me what roles people are being in, or what's the vibe. Like, sell me the movie. Make me go to the theater. Just, yeah. Okay. If you ready, Nat, I mean, you got the first pick. Go ahead and get us started.
The name of the movie is Celeste, right? It's called Celeste because it centers around a young girl who lives in space with her family, right? So boom. So Celeste's parents,
go ahead.
Celeste's parents get killed by like some bandits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Celeste's uncle has to jump in and start taking care of Celeste. And her uncle is none other than Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not a father figure by any means, but he has to learn not only how to love again, but how to be a good father, because his wife, Nia Long, was murdered by those same bandits years ago. And he got so hardened, but Lil Raven Simone is going to soften his heart up. So they go on this entire odyssey across the stars and meet so many wacky characters. And eventually, Lil Raven Simone gets kidnapped by the bandits, right? And so Samuel L. Jackson has to figure out how to get it back. So the characters that he meets along the way, including this fine person who teaches him how to love again as well, none other than 2000's Halle Berry, who's also a badass with the light swords. You know what I'm saying? She's really like that. And so they go and bust up into Orlando Brown's underground intergalactic, you know, crime ring, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead and have to retrieve her. And so it's like Star Wars, but there's actually black people in space, and it's better.
That's crazy. All right, continue.
You watch a lot of anime, huh?
I dabble in anime.
That's wild that you just came up with that on the spot, because that's crazy close to my movie.
That's wild.
That's wild. Okay.
And you said you've been thinking about that, Keto?
I've been thinking about it. I'm like, well, shit. Okay.
Crazy. All right, so I'm gonna off top this as well. This is a movie. It's called Over the Limit, right?
Okay.
It's directed by Donald Glover. Just throw that in there, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So we had three sisters, you know, they grew up different from each other, you know. They're about 2 years apart each. They grew up different, but they have a sibling bond, but they haven't seen each other in a while. So the siblings are Ayo, Michaela Cole, and Dominique Fishback, right?
Ooh.
So they decide to take something happens in the family. We haven't gotten that deep yet. Something happens in the family, right? So they decide to get together as siblings and take a vacation. Boom. One of the siblings, I'm gonna go with Ayo. So Ayo's super, like, she's a wild one. Like, so this movie is kind of like Hangover meets Broad City, right? So long story short, she took some shrooms. So she's on shrooms already. We got so they get to an Airbnb. They go on a vacation. They get to an Airbnb. The Airbnb owner is Rashida Jones, right? Rashida is, you know how in Airbnbs, when you have the Airbnbs, the host is sometimes in the room as well. Not in the room, but in the house as well. So she's in the house as well, and her vibes are just so dope. Like, she's like a hippie lady or whatever, and she can tell that something's going on with the sisters. Like, something just happened, but she's not prying too much. But she becomes like cool with the sisters. Like, they all have a vibe. And mind you, Ayo's Shroomin, and I'm gonna say that Michaela Cole is the uptight sister. So she's never like really lets loose and stuff. And so, you know, they're having a good time, and they're talking to Rashida, and Rashida knows that Ayo's on shrooms, right? And so she's assuming that everybody else knows that Ayo's on shrooms too. And this is when the sisters are putting together. And then the other sister, Dominique Fishback, she's like the middle ground between the both of them, and she's basically calling who did I say? She's calling Michaela like a stuck-up bitch, like, type shit. Like, you don't do, like, you don't know how to party, you don't know how to hang. So like, so they're all like, they all get high as hell on shrooms. Like, they're shrooming, they're tripping, right? But they're going through all of these emotions. And if you guys have seen like Midnight Gospel, where it's like it's almost like that, and then it becomes an animated series, and then that's when we're introduced to the Oracle, who is Cree Summers. So Cree Summer, so it's just like this whole adventure. And at the end of the movie, they realize each other's perspectives growing up in the same house, but just differently. And yeah, that's the end of the movie.
Sisterly love.
You feel?
That's beautiful.
I like it too. Thanks. Yeah, that was cool. I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, the into the animation, that was dope.
Right?
Over the Limit. Okay.
Over the Limit.
Okay. Cool. That was dope.
Hey.
Okay. So my movie is called Homecoming, right? And basically it's they discover we make first contact with aliens in space, and it turns out that those aliens are just Black people, like they're humans, right? And the aliens come with full force. Like the alien queen is Regina King, right? And she pretty much comes to Earth, right, with like the full like space, the full like force of her space force. You know what I mean? Like she's commanding like this army, and she pretty much comes to Earth, right? And like observes like what the fuck has been going on, and is like, all right, black folk, if y'all want to dip, we can go. Right. So the movie is like centered around like these different people. Like Jeffrey Wright's gonna be like the president of the United States, and Lakeith Stanfield is gonna be like the scientist that made like first contact, right? And then Zendaya is just like a everyday young person, and all of them are kind of like the movie's gonna be centered around like their like struggle to decide like, do we just go or do we stick around? You know what I'm saying? And then John Boyega is the alien that like came down early, right? And has kind of been like observing like what the fuck has been going on. So he's been like talking to people and watching stuff and all that kind of stuff. And then he's like, yeah. And then he goes up and reports to the Regina King, like, yo, shit's fucked up down there. Like, we should just like take our people the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's like the concept of the movie. And then like, you know, of course, like some of the Earth like tries to do some shit, like they try to like, hey, you can't just show up here and take people. And then
that
like,
was an interesting accent you chose for that.
Huh?
That was an interesting accent you just chose for that voice.
Oh, that random accent that I just picked out of nowhere, that random accent. Hey, you can't just take people, right? For no reason at all that I chose that accent. And you know, they try to do some shit, but like Regina King is like that bitch, and she just like fucks up that whole like thing. It's just like, hey, but that's not the center of the movie. The center of the movie is around like these people like having, you know, this is my life, you know, I'm like established, including the president of the United States, who's like, yo, I'm the president of the United States, but also I could just dip, you know, you know what I'm saying? I could just go, you know what I'm saying? And that's like the concept of the movie.
That's dope.
That's really cool.
Snaps all around.
Nah, for sure. I for a second, I was like, aliens, that's peculiar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you did your thing with that.
Yeah.
That's peculiar.
He's like, who come up with an alien movie? That's crazy.
A lot of anime lovers in this call right now. That's what I'm hearing.
Faraji. Now you knew whose joint you was coming
I
on.
already knew. I already knew. Harajuku Uno guy. I already know what is in there. I already know.
All right. Faraji, let's hear your movie. Let's see what you got.
So I stay in like pretty simple genres. I either do drama or comedy. This one is a comedy. It's really a dramedy, actually. I haven't gotten that far into thinking about it. It's a dramedy. It's called The Trip. Think Hangover meets This Christmas meets Meet the Fockers. These two star-crossed lovers who elope after a time abroad, Europe or Africa, I don't really know yet. The lovers is Gugu Mbatha Raw and Michael B. Jordan.
That's a good couple.
Right? Like, who doesn't want to see them on screen? Like, I
Bodies in seats.
The bodies in seats. And so then they elope a time away. So I think probably like the first 30 minutes you would see, or the first 12 minutes, you would see them eloping and then coming back, and then they'd have to decide to break the news to their parents. But instead of doing it in like a regular old fashioned way, they would decide to like take their parents on some sort of vacation that would involve like a road trip, different methods of transportation.
Right.
But we find out that their parents are longtime rivals unbeknownst to them.
Okay.
So the Gugu's dad, Don Cheadle, is a longtime rival of MBJ's dad, Dave Chappelle, because in high school he was in love with MBJ's mom, Maya Rudolph.
Yes.
Like
I'm
this,
seeing this movie. I'm seeing it in my head already. Yeah.
You know, this like love triangle thing going on. They end up starting on a road trip to the airport, but something happens to their car. They can't make it to the airport, so they have to find a different method of transportation. They do some hitchhiking, find out that that person's really crazy. That ends up becoming like a sequence or a scene. Then that just like sets them on like a chain of events. And then by the end of the movie, we find out why Maya Rudolph chose Dave Chappelle over Don Cheadle and what happened to Don Cheadle's wife, who's not in the film.
That's
Okay.
good.
But wait,
Okay.
what happened to Don Cheadle's wife who's not in the film?
I don't know yet. I think
You gotta
she
see
died.
the movie. You gotta go see it.
Y'all really gotta write this shit so I can like experience these movies because all of them have been dope.
For real. I mean, we got some screenwriters and some actors on here, so just saying.
What y'all trying to do then?
You really made that Halle Berry work, Nat. I didn't think you could do it, but you did.
It's not hard when she's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do we work LeBron into a team? You know, you just
right. Enough.
You just take his hairline and you use it like a slingshot, and then you can propel into
No,
insane.
not LeBron catching strays in the actors
For
draft.
no reason. For zero reason.
Had nothing to do with him.
He might be a better actor than Halle Berry. I'm just saying, like I saw him in Trainwreck.
Whoa.
He's legit in Trainwreck. He was
Hold on.
really good.
He wasn't that good.
He wasn't better than Halle good. Yeah.
No.
That was a little bit misogynistic, though. I'm not gonna hold you. That was a little bit misogynistic because LeBron James, he's a good actor. He's funny. I'll give him that. He's a good comedic actor. And this girl Halle Berry won an Oscar, bro.
Did you guys see that on Netflix? Like, did y'all actually see that film that she was in? Bruised on Netflix, where she's like the fighter, the boxer.
I didn't see that one.
Ooh, I didn't watch that, but I know it was.
She was the best. To be for real though, the best movie I seen her in was Their Eyes Are Watching God. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. It's like kind of like it was her and Michael Ealy in this movie, and it was like kind of like a old time thing, and she kind of like goes through. It's a I don't know if it's like slave era or Reconstruction era, kind of like around there, but it's a good ass movie, and she was really really good in that. So that's that.
Give my girl some respect because she deserves it. She got the track.
Monsters Ball, like don't try to
number one.
I want to say now before this podcast goes live, I just want to say I love Halle Berry. I love LeBron.
Yeah, right. I'm here for all Black people.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
support everybody Black. Rooting for everybody Black.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody Black. That's a fact.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We are here to talk nonsense.
All right. So last but not least, all right. So I'll give you the name of this at the end of it because I'm still thinking through what the name will
reveal.
be.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still thinking through what the name will be. But either way, so this is a movie about a trio of like bank robbers or heist people. They operate on like the dark web, like kind of like the underbelly of whatever city they're in. I'm just going to say Atlanta because that's where I am. Yeah. So they operate in the underbelly of Atlanta, right? They go, rob at different banks and stuff. And they haven't been caught yet. It's a trio of Will Smith, Lashana Lynch, and Trevante Rhodes. Will Smith is kind of the goofy one. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really take anything seriously. Trevante and Lashana are more serious, just very like down to earth, whatever, on a regular basis. And one day they're approached by two government employees, Joseph Thomas Morton Jr. and Viola Davis. And they both come to them and they're like, hey, we work for this, secret government agency that nobody knows about, that you don't know about, you'll never hear about, whatever. And we're developing this weapon. And we think like, the agency's developing this weapon. We're kind of forced to develop it because we're employees of this agency, whatever. And they'll like take us off the map if we decide to like go public with it. And we need to hire you all to come in and like do like a little heist thing and like, steal the weapon, whatever, and get away from this agency and give it back to us. We'll destroy it, whatever. So the, being Black people and also criminals, they just, they're like, we're not very trustful of the government. How do we know you're not lying to us or whatever? Right. And, both Joseph Thomas Martin Jr. and Viola Davis are basically like, you have to trust us, right? Like the whole, the lives of like the entire United States / whatever the fuck are at stake.
Yeah.
So through some convincing, they decide to go ahead and go through with this heist. And so they get to wherever the heist is taking place inside this government building. They get into like this little vault area. They start getting inside. Everything's going right until it doesn't. They get into the vault locks behind them, and it turns out that the vault isn't actually a vault at all. It's a time machine. And the vault isn't a vault at all. It's a time machine. And they get sent back into the past, into early 1920s America, and basically have to figure out how the fuck they're getting back home. And they're going about their business, trying to figure out how the fuck they're doing it. And throughout their travels of like, being in 1920s America, they come across Viola Davis, who's also been stranded in time. And she's like, turns out this motherfucker, Joe Thomas Morton Jr., fucking backstabbed me, betrayed me. This actually wasn't a heist at all. I thought we were doing this. This is actually a fucking government experiment. They wanted to test out time travel to see if it would work.
Oh, black people.
Yeah, they wanted to test out time travel to see if it would work. And so it's basically about a movie about how they have to get back to the future and kill. They're going to end up killing Thomas Joe Morton Jr. He has to die, right, at this point.
Yeah.
But they use their knowledge and their abilities as, as heist folks to, maybe, I don't know if they're building a time machine or if they like find another one that was built during that time. I don't know how that portion works, but eventually they get back to the future and kill Thomas Morton Jr. and go about their separate ways.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
I would watch the fuck out of that, especially if like you're in the trailer and you don't know enough about what's gonna happen in the movie. Like they just sell it as a heist movie and then you just pivot. Yeah, I love that.
And it's directed by Misha Green, who directed Lovecraft Country. Again, I'm still workshopping names, but I think CP Time. That's what I'm on right now.
CP Time. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yo,
that is fire.
That.
So you have a story that you're going to be working on and pitching it where? Like, that's amazing. That's so dope.
That's such a cool idea.
Hey, if Trevante don't want to be a part of the project, I'm more than willing to play the sex symbol. Like, I will.
Listen, I'm glad y'all like it. I was like, we're about to. Nat was like, all these ideas are good. I was like, we're about to end this streak right now.
No, I'm watching all that shit.
Glad you fuck with it.
Yeah. No, that's such a cool idea.
It's wild.
At the risk of sounding like a poem, they really need to let us make some shit, bro. Because it's so easy for us. We just did this shit for fun.
It's like we knew who to cast. All of these people will be happy to be in these movies. They would, they're not going in there being like, I guess I got to do this thing again. You know what I mean? They're going to be with all of this.
That's lit.
All you gotta do is just go ahead and write it. There's the idea. Go put it together.
You know what I'm saying?
They be paying bums for this shit, bro.
Hey, and if anybody watching this podcast decide to go write these movies, we want rights. we want idea rights. This movie with this video will never come off of YouTube. We will have proof that these are our ideas.
If I ever see Halle Berry with a low cut in space, I'm on your asses.
Yeah.
Listen, too funny.
Oh man, that's great. This is great, y'all. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, real quick. So if y'all watch this episode and you enjoyed it, you can leave a like, you know what I'm saying? You can share it with people, all that kind of stuff. Also, I would love to know what you guys would do if you could make like another movie from like the people that are not on the list and you make your own, you could do that. Put that down in the comments. Tell us which movie you would go see first. You know what I'm saying? You can give out awards like this gets the Oscar, this gets the Golden Globe, you know what I mean? Best costume goes to, you know what I'm saying? Do have fun, be people. You know what I'm saying? Also, let us know if you want to see any of these poets back or if there's other poets or other ideas that you want to see. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Peace.
Ooh.